Because with John Wick, you can't just ride a horse. You have to come off the saddle. You're supposed to fall into it, hold onto the pommel.
It's fine.
And then shoot some guns.
He has the calmest energy imaginable and yet somehow turns grown celebrities into nervous fans every single time. Nobody gets away with making every room feel different, quite like Keanu Reeves.
No, because if you're a lover, you got to be a fighter.
How so?
Because if you don't fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? No, I'm kidding.
And if you think that's an exaggeration, just wait until Celeste Barbara realizes exactly whose chair she's been sitting in. The panic is instant.
Is this the chair that Keanu Reeves sat in? When he said, if you're not going to fight for your love, what kind of love do you have? Is this the chair?
It's the very chair.
Oh my God.
Working with Keanu is a dangerous game. Because Alice Eve learned the hard way that admiration has a habit of turning into something else.
But speaking of awesome husbands, you get to go to work and be Keanu Reeves' wife. That's not bad.
Yeah, that was really easy.
He's a mystical being, Keanu. He was like my therapist. And, you know, at one point I remember telling him, oh, don't tell anyone this, Keanu. And he said, I'm a vault. And I was like, okay, now I'll tell you everything.
Yet Alice wasn't even close to being the only one. Carrie-Anne Moss spent years beside him and somehow wasn't immune either.
Great, and what do you play?
I play a character named Trinity. I can't remember anything about the movie now.
Then Sandra Bullock showed up and skipped the subtle approach entirely. She admitted her crush out loud, and suddenly everything made sense.
I think about how sweet Keanu Reeves was and how handsome he was. It was hard. It was really, it was hard for me to like really be serious. Like he would look at me and I'd be like,
That's sweet.
very sweet.
Did y'all get together? Did you date him?
Never dated him.
Really?
There was just something about me that I guess he didn't like.
No, that's not true.
I think it's true.
No.
He never,
He was
never,
probably intimidated.
Not
because
at
you were-
all.
But nothing tops the moment Ellen played that footage back for Keanu himself. His reaction changes everything.
Did you know that she had a crush on you? No? Did you
She
have
obviously didn't know I had a crush on her either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But Sandra wasn't alone. The second Winona Ryder sat beside him. Things got surprisingly difficult for her too.
I had a pretty
How do you not
big,
remember?
healthy crush
I
on
had
the
a
guy.
big, healthy crush on you, too.
You know.
The funny part is Keanu never seems interested in making any of this about himself. If anything, he usually gives the attention right back.
Is really going to be breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
And nobody captures that better than Octavia Spencer, whose first encounter with Keanu sounds completely made up. Somehow it happened.
And I had an audition and my car broke down and no one would help me because my car was so dirty until Keanu Reeves. He did?
Yeah.
Did
he check your carburetor?
And I kid you not, I was gonna have him, get in and I was gonna push it. And he was like, no, I'm gonna push you. And I'm thinking, oh, he's gonna touch my car. He's mortified. But I go to his movie every opening weekend, whatever he has, because that was a sweet thing to do.
This is why people root for him. Just watch how he treats his youngest fans when nobody's asking him to.
Such a big fan.
What's your name?
Noah. My name is Noah.
Hi, Noah. I'm Keanu.
You're probably my favorite actor in the whole world.
Oh my gosh,
You're the
Noah,
best.
thank you. Did you see Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 4?
Yeah, he's my favorite character.
Canada's greatest stuntman. Well, I'm glad you liked it.
And those tiny moments end up sticking with people forever. That's where it gets personal.
Everything.
Then when I got his signature and my brother got his signature, I asked him if he could play catch with me.
Elijah asked Keanu to play catch.
I asked him the first time, and he kind of mumbled something, but I didn't hear him, so I just asked him again. And then he said, yeah, come on, let's go.
And for the next 30 seconds, Elijah threw a football with the replacement's quarterback.
But gifts are one thing. What matters more is what you do when nobody thinks they're being watched. And nothing sums him up better than bringing his mom to the Oscars. One small gesture and somehow everybody loved him more.
Keanu Reeves is with his mother here on the red carpet. Hi.
How you doing, Keanu? Nice to see you, man.
Hello, Ryan.
Someone else's son.
Great to have you with us. It's getting chaotic on the carpet. It's like a chaos of madness. It's fun.
It must feel electric when they're screaming, when the crowd behind us is screaming your name.
Very nice. Sure.
At this point, the pattern is impossible to ignore. Women keep meeting Keanu Reeves and immediately forget the game plan.
Were the rumors true that you were dating Keanu Reeves after he starred in the Rush Rush video? Please say yes.
I wish.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to see him by accident. You know, it was like the funniest thing. I wanted to introduce myself to him. I hadn't met him yet. And I went up to his trailer, and the door was slightly open. He had headphones on, and he was air guitaring in his underwear. And I said, that's my boyfriend.
I'm at my host stand, motorcycle pulls up, helmet comes off.
Okay.
It's a slow-mo hair situation. My knees start shaking. I'm having real reaction to like a celebrity, like how I feel about you.
What?
And then, and he slowly walks up, and he's like a male triangle, like perfectly shaped, and it's Keanu Reeves.
Which co-star was the most fun to kiss?
In honor of you, Keanu Reeves.
That could have been me.
Could have been you. You could have been kissing Keanu.
But every now and then somebody says something that catches even Keanu off guard. That's rare.
Back when I used to make out with your cardboard cutout, and I kept you remember, don't you?
You stole one of the black buses?
I didn't steal it. My friend used to work there.
That's right.
And I said, when you're done with that, I'm taking it home. So I got to take it to my dressing room. Sometimes I would have my way with it. There. I said, there.
Then Kelly Ripa took things to live television, and suddenly the flirting wasn't subtle anymore. Not even close.
You take a motorcycle everywhere.
Kelly, riding a motorcycle is a kind of heaven. But going outside, feeling the air, the breeze, the wind, the sights, the sounds.
All right, well, okay, fine. You can take me, Keanu, if you're begging.
All right.
Yet nobody wears their admiration quite like Diane Keaton. She couldn't hide it if she tried.
Keanu Reeves was in the same movie, and he also loved me. He loved me a lot, not just a little tiny bit. It expanded. His love grew with time.
Yes, okay.
So I like him. I'll take Keanu.
The wild part is Keanu never leans into any of it. Doesn't push it, doesn't exploit it, doesn't change.
Every time he takes a picture of you, he'll put his arms behind you, but he never touches you. He's always in palm, and fans are calling him respectful king for respecting women. So take a look at some of these photos, and you'll see that he's never touching the person he's taking a picture with, which I think really, if you're a celebrity, if you're a male celebrity especially, with Me Too and all that, it's like, just play it safe. Don't touch anybody so nobody can say, he totally grabbed my butt.
And when situations get uncomfortable, that's usually where people crack. Somehow that's where Keanu gets cooler.
There was a news story recently that you were on an airplane that had to make an emergency landing, which we know is true.
Yes, that's
happened?
true. It was one of those things where the pilot came and just said something that was it sounded like, we've lost an engine and we're diverting to, Bakersfield. Yeah, I just went like that.
Did you
Yes.
Were you calm? Did you panic? Did you have thoughts?
I took a breath. I took a breath.
That's exactly why so many actors look up to him. The respect goes way beyond the movies.
Showing up on that first day of fight training and Keanu Reeves is in his jiu-jitsu outfit.
Oh my God, so hot.
Sweating, fighting, like doing all that. Yeah, super hot, like crazy hot.
I knew him.
Next level.
I made a film with him when I was 11 years old. So I feel like it's just inappropriate to have those feelings about him, but
not at all.
And nothing captures that better than hearing praise from Jim Carrey. Keanu's reaction says more than any speech could.
Here's what Jim had to say to you, what he said to us. He said, "You are the man that every man aspires to be." How does that make you feel?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He said it to us.
Well, he's very kind and he's very generous, and it speaks to his beautiful heart, and the man is a creative genius.
For most people, meeting Keanu becomes a story they tell forever. One fan got an even crazier story when he showed up at their wedding.
You crashed someone's wedding in London.
I didn't crash.
Yeah, well, it looks like you weren't invited. I don't know, unless...
No, it was outside, and there was another part of the hotel, and it was outside of London, and they were having a wedding, and then the groom came by, and he was like, hi, and I was like, hi. And then he was like, do you want to take a picture with everybody? And I said, yeah, sure, let's do it, and meet some folks. And then we went in there, and I said hi, and hi, and hi, and then we took some photographs, and that's one of the photographs.
They made their
one of these things does not belong, and it was me.
I would have sang Hey Jude with them if they asked me, yeah.
It was really lovely.
It was my 16th birthday, and you put me on your motorcycle.
Oh my.
You took me on the ride of my life, and I was so free. I was such a free human being. And it was just this moment where I just remember loving life and being so happy. And I hold it so dear because the older we get, the harder it is to get to that feeling.
Yeah.
I have never kissed Keanu Reeves.
Maybe that's why people never get tired of Keanu Reeves. No matter how famous he gets, he still finds a way to stay humble. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around because we've got plenty more unbelievable celebrity moments coming up.